first we're going to take the shape that you've been given on the paper here, that's his head shape, and we're going to add some ears, some long floppy ears to the top of the head shape, just by making what's almost ovals, except for you just kind of curve up and come back down. Now we're going to do the nose. I'm going to draw a letter V, and then I'm going to close that letter V up with a line right across the top. And then I'm going to bring a line down from the bottom of that triangle that I just made, and that's going to be the middle of the mouth. So there's that line. Now I'm going to make a curvy line and a curvy line to make the bottom of the nose or the top of the mouth. Now it's time to add the eyes. For the eyes, I'm just going to do 2 ovals, and then I draw a little oval inside. And I'm going to color the eyes in black with that and leave that little oval white, just because I want the eyes to show up really well. We're going to add some lines to the bunny to give him some fur, and so he's going to have a lot of texture on him, so we want the eyes to still show up really well. Alright, now I'm going to put a little bit of a small oval inside of the ear shape, because sometimes bunnies have fur on the edge of their ears, but on the inside it's kind of a pinkish color. So we'll add some pink inside of there with a pink crayon. Now I'm going to take a pencil and I'm just going to draw some thin curvy lines across the face. And I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to add in some black lines to make the fur. I'm giving myself those little lines to keep my fur on track. I'm going to take my black marker. I want you to look though, see how clear they are when I lift the paper up. They're a little bit hard to see whenever I don't lift the paper up. But what I'm doing is I'm staying inside those pencil lines, and I'm drawing with my black marker. I'm drawing the lines for the fur. Alright, so I'm going to finish that. I go around the eyes whenever I get to the eye part. And then after I'm done going around the eyes, I'm going to actually draw a circle around the nose and mouth, because I want that to show up. You don't have to do that part, but you can. So I'm drawing the circle, and what I'm going to do is make sure I just don't put my lines inside of that circle. Then the mouth just shows up a little bit better. Like I said, you can do that, or you can actually add the lines however you want to do it, but sometimes it looks good to leave them showing, or leave the area around the mouth and the nose showing. Now I'm going to take that same texture, and I'm putting that same fur texture up on the ears. And then after that, I'm going to give my little bunny a little bit of shoulders, or a little bit of body. And you'll see that in just a moment. Notice I'm being really careful, making my lines go in a certain direction so it looks like fur that has grown on the edges of the ears. Alright, and now I'm going to do some little dots so that I know to put the whiskers there. Then I'm going to draw a little line and a little line, and now I'm making fur on the bottom. You don't have quite as much room on the bottom of your paper, so you might not be able to put quite as much fur, but you can put a little bit. And then after you cut him out, you're going to be able to add the whiskers like you see me starting to do here. Have fun making your textured bunny.